You've seen me do everything from walking through abandoned junkyards and braving snakes and stuff, and you've also seen me on lots like this, looking at Ferraris and Bentleys and Aston Martins and stuff. But the place I'm going today could be the most personally exciting place I've ever visited. It's called the Revs Institute, and it's somewhere between a really high-end car show like a Concours d'Elegance and a museum slash almost a library of really cool old information about cars and racing and stuff like that. And just, you'll see in a few minutes what has led me here, and I'll make this very quick. I went out one morning yard sailing and came across a garage sale. I'm walking up the driveway, walking into the garage, and there's nothing really. It's the normal stuff. And I noticed I saw, maybe you remember those little, the little emblems or cloisonne, I think they called them, the little ceramic badges that would go in the grill of old race cars and old German cars and English cars. Remember those? Think 60s Mercedes and Jaguar XKEs and things. Anyway, I saw one of those, and I started looking a bit more closely, and I saw several of them, and many of them were fascinating. Before it was all said and done, there was an entire stack of them. Along with that, a couple of trophies, and they all had the same name on the trophies. So I started asking about all the pieces, and the person who was holding the yard sale said, yeah, this is a family friend. His name was Mitch, and he used to be with the Revs Institute, and he was really into cars, and he's so-and-so, and gave me the whole story. And it occurred to me that she was parting out all of these things to anybody who wanted to buy whatever. They were all left to her because he didn't have any other family. So I quickly said, hey, I want everything that has to do with Mitch, everything that has to do with the Revs Institute, everything car-oriented and racing that he owned. And that's what happened. I got every single piece. And I knew there was a connection between Mitch and the Revs Institute, so I contacted them at the beginning of COVID, I don't know, beginning of 2020. And they said that Mitch volunteered for many, many years at the Revs. So I started looking through the pictures and things, and I saw very rare, unbelievably one-of-a-kind photos, including, if you Google Les Monstres, the French pronunciation of the monster, there's a Cadillac that raced in like 49 or 50, and Mitch took a picture, the only one I've seen, but he was standing in a curve right as this car came through racing on the track. It had an incredibly short life of racing, and one of the pictures of it that exists, out of the very few I have, and it was Mitch's picture. So this is leading me all the way back around to telling you that today the reason I'm in Naples is because all of these things are going to go back, let's say, to their second home, because Mitch obviously can't have them anymore. He's passed them on, and they've been kept intact. The collection is together. The trophies, the plaques, the pictures, the grill badges, every single piece is going back to the Revs today. So when I drop it off today and donate it, it's going to be a big deal for me, and I hope it is for you too. When you see some of the cars in here, it doesn't really matter what brands you're into or not. There's some fantastic stuff in this building, and I can't wait to go there. They just opened a few minutes ago. If you ever get a chance and you're in the area, they're only open like 2 or 3 days a week for a few hours. But like I said, it's more of a place of history instead of just shiny cars and this car won this. A fascinating place, Revs, R-E-V-S Institute, and it's in Naples, Florida. You and I are going to go there right now. I'm just now leaving the Revs Institute, and I'm in awe. It was exactly what I was hoping it would be and more. not just from the standpoint of the cars that were in there. We're going to start going through all the pictures now. You can't have video taken inside the place, so it's all still photos, but wait till you see the cars in there. Also, I got to talk to some people who were friends of Mitch Sayers, Sayers, who volunteered there for many, many years. And wow,